What's up, guys? So welcome to MMA Flicks and Chill. Today we are going to talk about Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje. Because Conor McGregor posted something to Nate Diaz. Conor McGregor posted on, I believe it was either Twitter or Instagram, and I'll show you, I'll put it up right here. I'm going to go scoop up this BMF belt right now, and then you and I are going to do our trilogy. And I think inside Nate knows that that's what Conor wants too. And that's what he wants too. You know, it's a big payday. These guys want to make as much as possible. They want to do the most exciting fights that people will love. And that's it. That's the fight that the fans will love. So this whole conversation with, you know, Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor fighting, I really don't think it's going to happen. Because if you think about it, Conor McGregor has all the money he needs. Money's not an incentive. He probably feels a little bit, maybe this much obligation to do the fight with Chandler because, you know, he said he would. But, you know, he's so rich and, you know, he only has so many more fights in him. And, you know, real competitive fights. He wants to do ones that he's going to win. Now, going against Justin Gaethje, that's a big one. That's ambitious. And he could lose, and it can mess everything up. But if he wins, Conor is star power, you know? And I wonder how he's going to come at Justin Gaethje. Is he going to come at him with respect, or is he going to come out verbally swinging? I just don't know. I'll have to look up some interactions between Conor and Justin Gaethje. I imagine they're probably reasonably respectful. I don't know. Or maybe nonchalant, like, I don't care. I don't care what they're doing. But that'll be a wild fight. But yeah, it doesn't look like Chandler is getting that red panty night. If I had to put money on it, pretty sure Chandler would be the underdog of a betting card where you're betting whether Chandler gets the fight or not with Conor. There's really no reason for it other than tough. And you know what? I kind of think tough may have been just like a backup plan. Like, we don't know what we're going to do with Conor because he's hurt. We don't know what we're going to do with Nate because, you know, his contract is over and he's going to do some boxing with Jake Paul. So I think that they did the tough with Conor just as like a backup plan because these guys are chess players, you know? The art of war, I mean, Dana has right on his wall in his videos, it says the art of war. So you know he's very familiar with it. You know, he's a combat sports strategist. So to think that he's not thinking several steps ahead would be naive. So that's what I think is happening. I think that the Chandler thing, they were trying to get people excited about that. People were kind of like, eh. But this new thing, this whole idea of, hey, Nate, don't worry, I'm going to go scoop up this BMF title real quick. I'm going to go whoop up Justin Gaethje, get the BMF belt back, and you and I have unfinished business to do, is savage. That's badass. I love that. That's way more exciting than him versus Chandler. So I'm for that. I'm sorry, Chandler. I'm sorry. I don't know, you know, I'm sure the UFC will find something for you, but I don't think you're getting the red panty night this time around. And they probably still will hook him up, you know, at some point with a fight with Conor, if Conor is open to it and in a headspace to do it. But I think Conor will put it together enough to train, shed all of the reasons why he couldn't fight right now, train, and potentially grab that belt. It's going to be a gnarly fight. And, you know, props to Conor McGregor because Justin Gaethje's he's no easy win, you know? And he's not going to give him the win, that's for sure. and he's going to get a lot of damage. So he just came out the most disturbing and career-stopping situation that you could possibly be put in as a fighter, professional fighter. You know, his bone snapped. Like, you could see his ankle and his foot just doing that. It was completely severed. And now he's got a titanium shin bone. But it hasn't even been that long. Think about that. Like, if you broke your bone, like, and this one you're standing on, you broke your bone, it's completely severed. They go extensive surgery to have titanium rod put in it. Then you got to heal, and then you got to train. It's a lot, and it's fast. But you know what? Everything is timing, and our attention spans are pretty short, you know, as far as like promoting and business and stuff like that. So if too much time goes between people talking about Conor McGregor, he becomes irrelevant. Although Conor McGregor's a genius with that, because he doesn't allow himself to become irrelevant. Notice after every single big card, Conor McGregor is talking shit. And he's making himself relevant. One thing that he's really good at is inserting himself in narratives in the storyline. And that's what he has to do. It's the fight game. He's got to insert himself in a relevant narrative that keeps him from becoming irrelevant. And he's good at it. So I am sure that the UFC watches statistics and is looking at, you know, fan base reactions. And, you know, I think with Chandler, it was kind of like, okay, cool. You know, we love fights, so I can dig it. With what world is Conor McGregor and Chandler not a fun day to watch fight, right? If we have nothing else. Now, if you're offering us Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz, we're going to take that one every time. Now, if you're offering us Conor McGregor versus anybody for the BMF belt, we're in. We're going to choose that every time. Same with Nate Diaz. Even though he didn't win, if he competed for the BMF belt again, which it looks like Conor is going to be the power that shifts that into motion, we're going to want to watch that. I'm in. If you like the content, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you think. Ring that bell.